What is popping, everybody? My name is Eden, and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. We're back for another two videos here on the channel today. This one in particular being on Sagittarius, who in the Greek mythos roughly equates to Hermes, the god of travelers. Bit of a jack of all trades kind of guy, and generally one of the friendliest of the Olympian gods, as it turns out. And, he kind of has to be because you never know who you're going to meet on the road. Whether you're flying, sailing, traveling by land, or traveling on the ground, you really never know who you're going to meet while out on the road. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. It is a Sunday as of the time of this being uploaded. Had a good weekend, I hope, getting ready for a new week to start. Without much further ado, Sagittarius, may the odds and the gods be ever in your favor. Starting us off, we have... the Eye of Cyclops. Okay. So, for those who don't really, watch this video, if this is your first reading, I'll give you a brief explanation. The Eye of Cyclops is a card of perception, strength, and vulnerability, but in layman's terms, in tarot terms, if you will, this is a card that quite literally depicts the third eye. This is the third eye, and it is your eye being opened, perhaps even freshly opened. However, what are you gazing upon? What has caught your eye? Let's see here. Close acquaintance? The Forge of Vulcan. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So, I think this might be a bit of a thing between you and your friend here. I think your friend might be overworking themselves a little bit. Because this is a card, the Forge of Vulcan. Vulcan is the blacksmith. He is the creator. He is the ultimate worker among the Greek mythos. Like, if you want something made, if you want something done, he's your guy. So, looks like your friend might be overworking themselves a little bit. They don't realize it. They deny any live long day. But, I think you see it and might be able to help them, interestingly enough. Let's see, though. Where's your head at? The Wrath of Hera. Ouch. Oh, yep, yep. Sagittarius. I'm already seeing where this reading is going. So, your friend has a not so nice boss. They have a not so nice boss. They want them out of there, but they need a good excuse. But at the same time, your friend's doing good work, so there's not really an excuse to get rid of them. It's a tough spot that they're in right now. It's a tough spot that you're in right now, trying to help them. Yikes. Your friend, I think he might be a little oblivious, Sagittarius. I think your friend might just be a touch oblivious. Because they're just working their butt off, and they don't see that, they're struggling. They don't see that, that their boss is on their butt. They don't really see that, it doesn't look like. What's around here? Ooh, Persephone's return. Yep. Yep. Okay. Sagittarius, to be quite frankly honest with you, you want them to come back. Because they have been so overworking themselves. This is your friend we're talking about. This is not just an acquaintance. This is a good friend of yours. This is a good buddy of yours. And they are overworking themselves. Like, they are way overworking themselves. And I don't think they've realized just quite how much they've let this friendship with you go. And now you're trying to get it back. You're trying to get them back into your life and get yourself back into their life as well. Shouldn't let them let their work consume them, Let's see where this goes. What do you want? Ooh, the Olympian Feast. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You want to bring him back home, Sagittarius. You want to bring this friend of yours, right back home. Pretty simple on that card. And you want them to realize just how much their work should be valued. You want them to realize that, they're doing fantastic work. They're doing the God's work, as you might say. And you know, they should be celebrated for that. They should be rewarded for that. They should be getting much more than they actually are right now. There's a lot more to this than meets the eye, I have a feeling, Sagittarius. Let's see. Who's advising you? The Hydra's Challenge. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a lot more to this than meets the eye. Okay. Sagittarius. Telling them all of this is one thing. Getting them to hear you and listen to you, that's another thing entirely. That is a whole other beast. And I can't tell you how to get them to listen to you. Only you can figure that out because this is your circumstances, Sagittarius. This is your circumstances, your friend, your life, and their life. Only you know how to convince them the best. Whether it be showing them, whether it be telling them, whether it be a mix of both, I'm not sure. Up to you right now, Sagittarius. Make them believe, and this will work out. What's your dilemma? Cersei spell. Oh, okay. 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 Interesting. Sagittarius. You got some feelings stirring in here or what? Wow. Um, so in addition to all this, them having a bad boss, toxic workplace, everything like that, you also might have some romantic interest in them that you haven't told them about yet. Or if you have told them about it, they've been completely oblivious to that fact. Completely, and I mean totally, completely oblivious to the fact that you have a romantic interest in them. They haven't got a clue. Sagittarius. Dense as a brick wall. No offense to your friend, but dense as a brick wall. Who has the power? Ooh, the fate thread. Time to start working on a plan, Sagittarius. You gotta start working on a way to convince your friend that this is not the job for them, that this is not the place they should be at, that they deserve more than what they are getting. It's time for you, Sagittarius, to get crafty. And you're not exactly a master at that. That sort of work is more left to let's see, it'd probably be Virgo since their patron goddess Athena. It would be more left to the Virgos, the planners, the actual master strategists. But you may be a master of none, jack of all trades, but that does not mean that you do not have a great variety of skills. You can pull this off, Sagittarius. You absolutely could. Let's see here. What's holding you back? The Labyrinth's escape. Yep. How are you going to get this friend out of there? How are you going to make them believe that this is a good thing for them? How are you going to make your friend believe again? Because right now, I don't think this friend realizes just how much they have sacrificed in the name of their work. They have lost all belief in the work they are doing. They've lost all the actual passion. They're just doing this for the money right now, I get the feeling. Your friend is just doing this for the money and they haven't even realized it yet. They're in total, complete denial. They are in total shutdown, zone in, lock in work mode. You gotta drag them out of it one way or another, whether it be kicking and screaming or coming willingly. Let's see here. What's being hidden? Ooh, Achilles at Troy. You could end up being their knight in shining armor, Sagittarius. You could just as easily end up being the one that rescues them from this. And the saddest thing about this is that they don't even know that they, need rescuing. They don't know that They need this help. They really, really don't. But they do. That's the thing. They don't know it, but they need your help. They need it, and you gotta reach your arm out and help them out, essentially. Can you succeed? The Argonaut's Voyage. That's what I like to see. You're on your way to fix this for them, one way or another. You're ready to help them set off on a much better journey for themselves. And Sagittarius, just want to throw this out there. Don't let them go through this alone. Yeah? Do not let this friend of yours go through this tough time, this tough, sequence of events all on their own. Be there for them even after they've gotten themselves out of this toxic workplace. Be there for them, not just as a friend, but as someone they can confide in with everything. Not just for work, but for personal stuff as well. Because they're going to be in a vulnerable spot, and they're going to need you. And I think you see that better than most. What happens in the end? Ooh, the judgments of Paris. You're ready to take them by force or willingly. It's up to them whether they want to come or not, but like it or not, they're coming along. You're ready to do this, Sagittarius. You're fully committed to making this friend believe that they deserve more, because they do. They do, and you deserve having your friend back, Sagittarius. This is going to be a tough battle, I have a feeling. This is going to be an uphill battle. But all comes down to this. When is it all happening? The PA's de resistance? The survey says Artemis's Huns. That's a good sign, Sagittarius. Your friend finally gets the message. Your friend finally gets the message and says, hey, I think I finally get it. Maybe I am worth a little bit more than this job is giving me. Maybe I should, leave it and ask for more someplace else. I think in the end here, your friend is finally going to get it through their head that they have been overworking themselves to an extreme. Well played, Sagittarius. Well played. As for when this is all happening, this is going to take place over the next 2 or 3 months. It's not going to be a short reading. This is not going to be a short thing where you can just, have this friend come to the epiphany on their own. This is going to take a while. It's going to be a process, and stick with it, Sagittarius. It'll be worth it. Okay, I'm going to do a quick recap. And then we'll go ahead and end things off. I hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. And if you have been enjoying the video thus far, please do go check me out on Twitter. Got the same name as this YouTube channel, same kind of content on there. There's even some exclusive content on there you may very, very, very much enjoy. If you really, really, really love the content on there, consider dropping me a follow. You help support me, you help support the channel. So without much further ado, folks, it is recap time. So, start this reading off seeing that your friend was overworking themselves. They don't see it. Now, they're fully focused on, working themselves out. They're fully focused on their work. They're not focused on themselves right now. And stacking on top of that is them having a pretty nasty boss who really just doesn't appreciate all the work they do. You want your friend back. You want them back. You want them celebrating the work they do. But getting them back would be no easy task. Especially since you've got a lingering bit of romantic feelings towards them. That's just on the side, though. You can deal with that once this is over. And so you start thinking of a plan of how to help them escape. And, convincing them that they're worth more would be no easy task. But if you're their knight in shining armor, if you help them through it and help them make the choice for themselves, they'll appreciate you all the more for it. In the end, they'll be able to stand on their own 2 feet. You'll be able to help them, unquestionably. You're going to be able to help them, Sagittarius. But in the end, they'll be able to stand tall and proud on their own 2 feet. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. You don't miss a single one of my videos. We're trying to get through 1 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're also trying to get to 800 subscribers before the end of the month. And we're so close to 775 again, folks. Let's make one final push. Please, smash like, smash subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out, folks.